guys, it's Sarah here again, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be answering a couple of questions that people have asked me about what it's like to be a university student. So bear in mind, I've only been at university for one term, but I feel like I'm an expert now because I've learnt a lot. So we'll just answer these questions and see if I can answer them or not, because I basically went onto my Instagram and I asked people to ask me questions university related, like something they've always wanted to ask a university student, and this is what I got. So yeah, I'll just be answering these questions. I've got my trusty laptop here. I typed out the questions because I'm that lame, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first question I got was, what is it like living at home and commuting to university? Because a lot of people, they live on campus, but I don't live on campus because saving money and stuff like that. And it's really cool living at home because you get to have like home cooked meals whenever you want, and you can just go downstairs to the kitchen and stuff is already there. I don't have to stock up on anything. My family just does that. So that's easy for me. But at the same time, I do envy a lot of people that live on campus because y'all can just roll up out of bed, go to your lectures on time, and it'll be perfectly fine. Especially with exams, like you guys can, like, you know, you can revise till the last minute, literally. Okay, so the other question I got was, what's the relationship like between students and their lecturers? Okay, not gonna lie, when I first started university, which was like 4 months ago, I was pretty scared. Because I was like, oh my god, there's so many students in the lecture theatre, like the teachers, like the lecturers, they're not gonna care about anyone because they're just gonna get paid and we're paying for our education, so they're gonna be like, study and then leave my hall and never speak to me again. But that is not the case, because even though it's like a really big lecture theatre full of kids, I say kids but young adults, it's really close, the relationship between lecturers, because whenever I want, I feel like I can email them and they will reply to me. Like, they always say that they're gonna, like, be careful because we might reply late, but they never do reply late. They're very considerate of your questions, and they're very nice in the way they always answer back to your emails on time. They make sure, like they make sure that they open up the channel for communication. Okay, so someone asked me, they said, where's it going? Oh my god. Oh, how do you keep up with so many modules in one term? And that is a challenge, you are right. It's really difficult keeping up with so many different modules because of my subject as well. If it's like a social science subject, you know that a lot of the information, they overlap, and I'm sure that happens in like a lot of modules, like information overlaps and you feel like you're learning everything from scratch, or you're learning the same thing but from like a million different perspectives. But it's not that difficult having so many different modules, because it's like sort of like having like a mini subject, like they're different subjects, so you just have to time manage them and you have to prioritize the deadlines of the specific modules. So some of them might have deadlines for essays, whereas some of them might have exams. Someone else also asked me organization, am I saying that right? Anyway, time management skills. Someone asked me time management skills, like how do you manage your time if you have an afternoon lecture? And this is how I manage my time. I go to university early so that I know what my lecture is going to consist of, so that I can, if I want to, I can make notes before the lecture actually happens, so that in the lecture I can just listen to my lecturer talk and note down any extra information that he gives me or she gives me. Another question is how to get out of a slump. I can relate to that, especially because we just had Christmas and we have exams now, and I'm hurt by the fact that we have exams now because, you know, exams suck. But how to get out of a slump. What I have found, well, I'm preaching this, but I've yet to practice this to the full extent, but getting out of a slump is mostly to do with the way you feel. So if I'm very lazy and if I'm feeling not motivated to do anything and I just want to like vegetate on the sofa and like watch 50,000 series of some show that are Peaky Blinders, if I just want to watch 4 seasons of Peaky Blinders back to back, like I just feel like doing that. But that, to me, that's being in a slump, because you don't want to do anything productive, because these shows are good. Wasting time is great, it's great fun, I know, I do it all the time. But to get out of a slump, I like get myself ready for the day, which means like changing out to your pajamas, like dress the way you would dress if you were like leaving the house to do something important, but like not in like a weird way, in like a way, just like get yourself ready so you feel alive. So like go have like a coffee if you're into that kind of caffeinated thing. I'm not, so I just have a banana because that just wakes me up. Go have a green tea, English tea, chai tea, latte, whatever you want, like something to wake yourself up. I just dropped my phone. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I feel like the whole camera setting is now weird. Okay, so another question I got was, what has been the most difficult, what's been the worst experience of my life at university? What's been the worst experience at university? I feel like I need a nap right now. Oh, okay, yeah. What's been the worst experience of university so far? Okay, so for our library, Aston University Library, we have revolving doors, and when there's a lot of people around lunchtime or whatever time of the day, because it's a big fancy library and everybody loves the library and we're always at the library, they have revolving doors. So basically, once me and my friends were trying to get through the revolving doors and my bag got stuck in it, and I was so embarrassed because people were staring. I was holding up people in the queue. I was like, what's happening? My bag was like, I was like, is my laptop okay? I paid for it. It's like, it's expensive to me. The lady behind the reception desk was looking at me like, what are you doing? Do you even know how to walk or something? I was just shook that day. Like I was like, that was the worst experience of university so far. The revolving doors in the library. Yep, that's the one. I feel like I should have like a better worst story, but I really don't. Okay, so in regards to the food questions and food places around town, I can tell you that we have a lot of food places around town that cater to students, especially because especially if you have uni days, there's a lot of discounts that you can get. So you can get 40% off places, you can get 30% off your food in some places. Like it's very good. So we have a lot of student-based eating areas, so you can go to Ed's Diner maybe and you can get discounts there. You can go to Ask Italian and get discounts there. You can go to Zizi's, you can go to all sorts of cafes and stuff, and yeah, just get a lot of discounts around town with food because we have a lot of food places. Birmingham's known for having good food as well. It's multicultural, it's diverse, we have all different kinds of food, so you will not starve. Just make sure you go places, you explore places. There's so many different places to go and eat. Maybe one day I'll make a video showing you the places around town when it gets a bit warmer again. Yep, maybe I'll do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your university experience if you're at university, and if you're not at university yet, then it's gonna be a good experience for you soon. I can feel it in my bones. But yeah, thanks for that. I'll see you guys later.